So I've leaned towards, yeah, just pull right the fuck out. Go right into the fucking slow lane because you fucking don't look. Fuck you. Loco here, if you haven't guessed by the channel name. Time for another video. Yeehaw. Assuming this moron doesn't pull out and kill me. I guess that'll be a video too, it'd just take a while to get up there. So yeah, just riding around doing a few errands today, and I thought I'd make a video that's got a couple of purposes to it. One is, it seems just about everyone in the motovlogger community at some point has done a why I do this video, why do I do motovlogging. And so this is going to be that for me. Plus, I just checked like an hour ago and noticed that I have reached over 100 subscribers on Loco. And I'd like to take a minute just to thank everyone very much for their interest and their subscriptions. When I first started doing this, I didn't think I'd care all that much about how popular the channel became, but, you know, like any carrot, it's kind of nice when you make little milestones. So, for my 100-odd subscribers, hello, and thank you for subscribing, and please stay subscribed. I promise if you don't like something, I'd love to hear from you, and maybe I can do something you do like. So yeah. Doing a few errands and figured I'd talk about why I started motovlogging. Lots of reasons. I guess the primary reason is I saw a bunch of people on YouTube doing it, and it seemed like a good amount of fun. Like, I think Jake the Garden Snake is the first motovlogger who I started watching with any regularity. And from there I followed, you know, a few of my other favorites like Snowcat, and Motonosity, and Subimoto, Do It With Dan, Mike Boobs, she's pretty cool. Baron Von Grubble, easily my favorite UK motovlogger. Very, very interesting chap, as they say. And everyone else who I've met after those initial like 5 or 6 people. You also do very interesting things, which is why I follow you. And anyway, all these people are doing cool stuff, and I figured, you know what? I've been riding for a very long time. I've been riding since I was 7 years old, which is a depressingly long amount of time, if I'm honest. Almost 3 decades. And I figured, okay, a lot of people in the motovlogger world don't seem to have actually been riding that long, because most motovloggers are quite young. There are exceptions, but most of you are in your 20s. And I said, okay, well, I still do the same crazy crap you guys all do, so maybe I'll give it a go, and it looks like fun, so what the hell, right? That was pretty much reason number one, is it looks like a good amount of fun, and I think I could do that at least as well as most people who are kind of the 10 most popular motovloggers. You know, not to blow my own horn, but I have been riding a lot longer than a lot of people who do this, and I have a pretty interesting little collection of bikes, and I generally get into some fairly amusing mischief fairly often, so I said, alright, let's give this a shot. Another reason was, it seems to be a really good way of forcing myself to get out on a bike, because you want to make videos, you want to keep posting fresh content and get more subscribers and so on and so forth. So it's a really good carrot to go and get out on a bike. Because one thing I found, you know, I mean, I'll probably do another video about what I do for a living and running your own business and all that kind of crap. But to put it very succinctly, I'm in business for myself, and I have been for going on 10 years now. Kind of like Baron Von Grumble. I work for me. And because of that, if you have a small business, you know that it's very hard to find time for yourself when you're running a business. And for me, it was getting harder and harder to find times to ride, where I just say, oh, yeah, you know, it's a nice day, I'd like to take a little ride, I'd like to go play around a little bit. And playing around a little bit, and you just kind of make excuses to not go out and do stuff for you because the business needs you, or there's something that you can help out with to make something happen faster, or any number of excuses. But the motovlogging thing kind of gave me an excuse to get on a bike regularly. And that is one of the things I like most about it. It's gives me an excuse to get on a bike and just fuck around for no real reason. It's not like, okay, I'm going specifically to do something, and I'll take a bike, and then it's like, okay, well now I don't have anywhere to put anything if I got to pick stuff up, and blah blah blah. So there's a lot of excuses you make, which doing motovlogging has really helped me get away from. Alright, so chore number 1 done. Errand numero uno completed. What the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, reasons I started motovlogging. So the first one is just that it looks like a lot of fun. And I thought, hey, I'd like to have that kind of fun. And I've been riding for a good long while, so let's go have some fun with this. The second big reason was it got me out on a bike more. I was finding ways to not ride because I have a lot of priorities and a lot of responsibilities and a lot of obligations and blah blah blah. Long story short, I would find ways to not ride a bike because I needed to go pick stuff up, or I just didn't have time. It was finding time for me was a difficult thing to make myself do until I started motovlogging. And I said, okay, I want to do at least a video a week. That means I got to go out and ride a couple times a week to get something good, as well as get a few things cashed up for when the weather sucks and so on and so forth. So that was a big thing, and that's really been the biggest payoff for me so far in motovlogging is just getting out on a bike a lot. I ride 2-3 times a week now, at least. Whereas before I started motovlogging, I would ride maybe once a week, if I was lucky, once every 2 weeks. And that just, that was silly. I wasn't having anywhere near as much fun as I am now. And, yeah, so that's really been the biggest benefit so far, is just getting out on a bike. Another reason I decided to give it a go is before I started working for myself, I actually worked in the entertainment industry for quite a number of years, almost a decade. I worked for a very large entertainment company. I'll give you a hint. It starts with D and ends with ISNY. And I had a lot of exposure to professional video editing and sound editing and producing and a lot of online stuff. So I said, okay, you know what, I've got a skill set here that can perhaps make for a really interesting fucking asshole. Yeah, just drive in the middle of the road and kill me with your fucking dump truck, you shithead. Anyway, so I had a skill set that I felt was pretty unique in the motovlogging community. Not exclusively unique, but pretty unique, reasonably unique. So I said, okay, let's see what we can do here. Alright, so errand number 2 done. Right now just putting up with traffic cock gobblery. Yeah, you always know someone who has a blown glass dragon hanging from their rearview mirror is going to be just a extraordinarily fine example of driving prowess. A little pro tip there from Leon Loco. So yeah, those are the primary things, primary reasons I got into motovlogging. And there are a few ancillary ones I've discovered since I've started. I got started about 6 months ago now, I think. And a big one is the community. You know, I thought other motovloggers would be a pretty good bunch of people, because pretty much anyone on a motorcycle, in my experience, is. But I wasn't really prepared for how welcoming and how generally just good people are to each other in the motovlogging community. It was really quite substantial, you know, a surprise in a good way. How often does that happen? So yeah, I mean, the motovlogging community, you know, I used to frequent a lot of forums that dealt with, you know, high-end cars and whatnot, and you know, it was an alright community too. It's just, it got old after a while with all the bickering and people just kind of being dicks and turnover of the old guard kind of thing. Whereas in the motovlogging forums, like I Moto and Motovlog.com, that just hasn't been the case. They're just a wonderful group of people. I mean, very rarely do you find a place where people who have been at this for years will welcome people who have been at it for like a week as readily as you will in the motovlog community. So that was really cool. And you get to meet a lot of people who not only have, you know, some of your interests that they share, e.g. riding a bike, but really quite a lot of them. And you get to offer, you know, insight and experience. I mean, a lot of people I run into haven't really ridden a dirt bike much off-road, whereas I grew up on a dirt bike. That's the first kind of bike I rode. So that's pretty cool. You know, you can share information and experience, and really no one far and wide has an attitude problem or anything. So it's just been a really awesome community, and everyone's also really approachable. Also, you know, people who have like 500,000, 600,000 subscribers, you know, they don't act like dicks because they've got some internet fame, which is pretty cool. Whoops. I'm still getting ready to use it. If anybody's wondering why I'm driving like a punk, I'm still not entirely used to these gloves. Just got some new Alpine Stars GP8s, I think they are. And they are a little bit interesting so far. SP8s, sorry. They're a little bit interesting in that they lack finger feel that I'm used to. But all in all, they're very good gloves. I'm happy with them so far. So yeah, the motovlogger community has been a really cool thing that I've really had a lot of fun with so far, and I've only been in it. Yeah, just go. Sure. Just go, because you're in a fucking semi. You're not going to block traffic at all, you fucking dick. God, I hate fucking traffic. And yet I live 30 miles from New York City. Figure that one out. Anywho, pause for Aprilia sounds. Yeah. Anywho, yeah, the motovlogging community has been really awesome and really welcoming, which, you know, much more than a lot of other online communities I have been a part of in the past. So I'm really glad to be a part of it. You know, I find myself kind of going further out of my way than I would for complete strangers, just because there are so many people in the motovlogging community who are just really awesome shits. You know, they're just nice guys and nice girls, and I like that. I like having kind of a familia sort of deal. So that's neat. Other stuff I've discovered that I really like. Well, obviously the appreciation of one's work is pretty cool. You know, when I first got into this, I said, look, I don't care if I have 2 subscribers for, you know, 5 years. I'm not going to stop doing this because I really like it. And I don't really care how many subscribers I get. And to a degree, that's still mostly true. You know, my thought is, if you like what I'm doing, great. You know, I'm glad I could brighten your day a little, or answer a question, or whatever it is I've done that you've enjoyed. And if you don't, well, you know, tough tacos, change the fucking channel. But, you know, when people start appreciating your work, I suppose like anyone, it does feel really good. So that is a bit more of a thing than I thought it would be. You know, when I first started doing this, I said, okay, I'm going to build my own site, leonloco.com, because I want to centralize comments and I want to centralize, you know, reduce my workload, because I do work like an absolute son of a bitch more often than not. So I've leaned towards, yeah, just pull right the fuck out. Go right into the fucking slow lane, because you fucking don't look. Fuck you. What a fucking dick. Anyway, yeah, so YouTube is I gotta admit, I like getting subscribers, and I like people, you know, sharing my vids and so forth. And for you who have subscribed, and for anyone who sees this after the first 100 or so, I greatly appreciate it. You know, it gives me that little kind of, yeah, what you're doing is being widely appreciated by many people, so you should keep doing it kind of reinforcement, which is cool. It's not still the primary focus, but it is cool all the same. I do appreciate it very much, and to that end, I'd like to bring up once again leonloco.com, which is my site. It has all of the videos on it. It's the only place you can comment on my videos, and it gives you a chance to give me some feedback, be it by email or comments, because I really would like to hear from people and hear about the kinds of videos you'd like to see. You know, if you like the sport bike videos more, let me know. If you like the dirt bike videos more, let me know. If you like motard stuff and endless wheelies down the highway, let me know. I can't say it's gonna dictate what I'm gonna do, but I certainly, it'll certainly tweak the needle a bit. Let's put it that way. So, I do welcome all feedback, whether it's positive or negative. You think I'm a complete dick and I can't ride for shit, hey, tell me. You know, I'll probably tell you to go fuck yourself, but whatever. At least you're not just sitting there like, I hate Leon Loco, he's such a dick. And likewise, if you like what I'm doing, if you think this is cute, let me know. One thing you don't need to ask me for more of is more fucking idiots driving shittily. Because God knows there is no fucking shortage of them. Like, for example, this cunt right here. Fucking go, you fucking douche. I mean, yeah, granted, I'm on a sport bike, a really fast sport bike, and left to my own devices, I'd be doing like 80 miles an hour right now, but this fucking cockhole could at least do the fucking limit. What the fuck? Fuck you. What a fucking asshole. God damn. If you don't know where you're going, pull the fuck over and check your fucking phone. Everyone in the world probably has a fucking phone with GPS maps on it now. You fucking pinhead. Don't just sit there staring at the fucking thing while you're driving. Pull off the fucking road and check. That's what I do. That's what everyone who's not a complete fucking cunt does. Take a fucking memo, you shitheads. God. I mean, I'm a pretty abrasive motherfucker. I'll admit that, you know, happily. I'll wear that shit as a badge of pride, but I don't think I'm an inconsiderate motherfucker. You know, it's like, if I'm in a car and there's a bike behind me and I'm going slow for whatever, I'll pull the fuck over. If I'm in one of my work trucks and I'm towing a trailer or something and someone's like been stuck behind me for the last 3 fucking miles, I will pull the fuck over. Oh, God damn it, why are there road flares? Did someone crash again? Someone fucking crashed again because they're a fucking retard and can't fucking drive. Why can no one drive? Why can no one in the entire fucking world drive at all? Why am I it? Okay, I'm not it. All the other motovloggers, you can drive, I'm sure. And probably about 10% of the population can drive a car reasonably competently. But the rest of you fuckheads cannot. The rest of you fuckheads are completely useless shit fucks who fucking on just a slightly twisty road, you can't color between the lines, and so you've crashed the fuck into the weeds or another car. That is outstanding. So now I get to rubberneck for like 2 seconds while maintaining speed, I will have you note. And go look at this fucking idiot who has crashed. yeah, just... What the fuck? You fucking dump truck assholes. Unbelievable. A fucking dump truck crashed into the forest. God damn fuck. I mean, you're a professional driver. This is your job. And you can't keep the fucking thing on the road? Good gravy, man. What in the cock? Fucking hell. I mean, I've seen some dumb shit in my day, but I believe that is the very first time after 30 fucking years of being on a motorcycle and like 25 odd years of being, you know, driving on the public roads, however the fuck long it's been, something like that, that I've seen a dump truck just cannonball run itself the fuck off the road into the fucking forest, a good, you know, 200 yards. And plus now I'm gonna have to deal with that shit going home because that fuckbag can't goddamn drive. Now I'm gonna have to go way the fuck around to get through this shit. Oh Lord. I guess I'm editing video for the next few fucking hours, so... Fucking Christ. What a stupid shit. He drove the fuck into the fucking forest because reasons. This is the shit I have to deal with. Outstanding. You know, I leave the shop for fucking 30 minutes to do some errands and do a quick video, and like complete fucking traffic mayhem breaks out. I fucking love this place. Well, I told you guys I'd do more wheelies if I got more subscribers, so I'm a line of my word.